Hola, 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 hola. Hola muchachos, buenos días. ¿Pueden escucharme?
Hola, mister.
Buenos días, buenos días, buenos días. Aquí probando nuevo equipo. Solo permíteme un momentito. Sototoro. Ujú. Or you cannot read the whiteboard, right? Vamos a checar acá. Oh, oh. Ujú. Okay, welcome everyone. It's good to see you again today. As soon as you can see, I'm using another equipment. So I have to testing a few skills. And as soon as you can see that right now, I can move the camera as soon as I wish. Okay, created a zoom or approaching the zoom or leaving the zoom in that point. And if you have doubt or questions, don't hesitate to let me know. By the way, I really need your help because I'm using another equipment. I don't have my computer available and revision my hand, so I need your help to complete the table frequency that will what we create the last class. Okay, I remember we have the class interval, the class interval. So would you like to tell me what was their values? ¿Cuáles fueron los valores de los intervalos de clase? I remember we start from 20, right? 20 until, give me a hand, the table frequency.
33,
20 until, de 20 a
33,
33, okay. 20 until 33, close parentheses, 33 until
46.
46, right? 46. 46 until 59, right? 59 until
72.
72. Mhm. After 72, 72 will be 85, right? No. Vamos a ver. Yeah, 85. And finally, 85 until 98. Okay? That was the first column, the class interval. After the class interval, we're supposed to have the class mark, right? Or that was the class mark, if I remember. The class mark, the values were, ayúdenme muchachos, díctenme en la lista.
26.5.
26.5. Uh-huh. Another one,
39.5.
39.5,
52.5.
52.5. Mm-hmm.
65.5.
Mm-hmm.
78.5. And 91.5.
And 91.5.
Yes.
Okay. We have the class interval. We have the mark class. Now we have the frequency or absolute frequency. All right, the cursive F. And the values were? And the values were? ¿Cuáles fueron los valores? De la F minúscula.
5,
5,
0,
mm-hmm,
2,
mm-hmm,
3,
30, 13,
3. No,
3,
3.
3,
Yes.
all right,
4
mm-hmm,
and 4.
4 and 4. And at the end, we have an addition, right? In the addition, where 8, 11, 11 plus 2, that will be 13, 5, 18. Got it? Is that right? Yep. Now we got the accumulate frequency. It's a capital F. The accumulate frequency is a capital F. And remember what you explained in the last class. If the accumulate frequency, the first value, always will be the same value, the absolute frequency. And now we're supposed to add the next frequency. For example, 5 plus 0 was 5. 5 plus 2, that will be 7. 7 plus 3, that will be 10. 10 plus 4 will be 14. And always the last value that's supposed to match with the addition of the absolute frequency. And as soon as you can see, that value was 18. Okay? And the last column of the table of tendency frequency or the problem will be XM times frequency. Okay, give me a hand.
132.5.
132.5. Okay, the second one, 0, obviously 0 because this time 0, 0. The next one,
105.
105, 105, 105. Okay, next one, that will be 65.5 times 3. That was supposed to be 196.5. 196.5. The another one will be 78.5 times 4, 314.0. I'm going to add the zeros just for have a real order, all right? And 91.5 times 4 will be 366. Okay, and the addition between all of them will be plus 105 plus 196.5 plus 314 plus 316. That will be 1,114. Okay, that was right. Ese fue el valor. Okay, then.
Yes.
All right, and remember the questions were find the mean, the median, or the mode, and the mode. Well, in the first one, the arithmetic mean, that's supposed to be equal for this grouping data, the addition of the product between the class mark and the absolute frequency divided by with the addition of the absolute frequency or the number of data, if you want to say in that situation. So the arithmetic mean will be equal to 1,114 divided by 18. For that situation, the arithmetic mean, the final result was 61.89. 61.89. This is going to be the final result of the arithmetic mean. Now we're talking about the median. In the median, my dear students, remember the median will be represents my MA, MAE, me, right? So in this situation will be the addition between the lower limit or the inferior limit, if you want to say that, plus the amplitude or the width class, okay, multiplying by the number of data divided by 2, negative or subtracting the accumulated frequency superior or over accumulated frequency divided by the frequency of the median. Okay. In the last class, I was explaining how we supposed to use this formula. And remember, I explained you already that the first thing that we have to do, obviously, before to using the formula to create the table frequency, is determine what will be the position of the median. Remember the position of the median. If we're talking about even data, the position of the median will find out divided by the quantity of data divided by 2. And if that was an odd data or data, if you want to say that situation, that will be adding n plus 1 divided by 2. So because we have 18 numbers, this is going to be an even data. So that reason, if we divide 18 divided by 2, that will be 9. Okay, and when we're talking about position of the median, the position of the median will determine by the column of the accumulated frequency. Simply words, the capital F. For example, if we are so lucky and if we have the exactly value in the accumulated frequency, you don't need to use this formula from the median. Because, for example, if we have number 10, also for a single example, so the answer, because it's matching with this column of the accumulated frequency, the median will be the superior limit of the class interval. Just in case, once again, this position in the even or odd data is matching with the accumulated frequency. But to tell you the truth, that most of the examples, we have to looking for the median. Actually, if you're solving 1,000 problems, probably 1 or 2, you're going to be so lucky to matching the table frequency. But the most of the problem, we have to create the situation. Okay, and because the position of the median was located in the number 9, because 18 data divided by 2, we know that will be number 9. We're going to looking for what will be the biggest number of the cumulative frequency next to the number 9. What does that mean? That means I'm going to discard 5, 5, and 7 because these 3 numbers are less than 9. What numbers are greater than 9? 10, 14, and 18. But the number next to the number 9, obviously greater than number 9, will be the number 10. For that situation, I'm going to select this road located with the number 10 in the median. Okay? And I'm going to take the values or the data according this road. As simple merely words. The median. The median. The lower limit, as soon as you can see, is 59. 59. The amplitude or the class, the width of the class or class width, remember that was 13, right? That was a 13, if I remember. Okay, you know, and divided by 2, we conclude that was 9. and accumulate frequency sub. That means because the chosen one was the number 10, I'm going to take the O bar the O bar accumulated frequency. Over the 10 is the number 7. Okay, and that will be 7. And the absolute frequency of the median obviously will be the number 3. Okay, and as soon as you can see, we got median equal 59 plus 13 multiplied by 2/3, you know, 2/3, that will be 26/3, right? 59 plus 26/3. Okay, if you want to add this situation, I don't know if you can see, vamos a hacer un pequeño zoom. Me dicen cuando puedan ver la calculadora. Vamos. Ah, no, ese es todo el zoom. Ah, vamos a ver, pero me dicen si pueden, vamos a ver. Ay, pueden verla, ¿verdad? Okay, I'm going to add 59. Uy, ¿dónde está? Oye, ¿dónde está esto? Me cuesta. Ya me hice. 59 plus 26, which up this bottom, located over here, 26 third. Okay, 59 plus 26 third equal bottom, and we have 203 divided by 3. But because we are looking for decimal numbers, we're going to push this bottom as D. Or another function will be FD or FE, but the bottom next to the letter del over here, and you're going to see the decimal number that will be 67.67. Understood? Understood, guys? Yes or no? ¿Entendieron?
Yes.
All right, then. Now, what we're going to do? Well, my dear students, the next step, just hold on. Okay, the next step or the final step will be we have to calculate the mode. Remember the letter C, the mode, the letter C, the mode will be equal to the lower limit plus the amplitude multiplied by delta 1 over delta 1 plus delta 2. What is the big deal in this situation? Okay. Before to use the formula from the mode, we have to determine what will be the position of the mode. For that situation, we have to remember what is the concept of the mode. The concept of the mode, my dear students, is the factor or the number whose repeat at the most frequency, right? At the most frequency. I never said accumulate frequency. I said the number whose repeat at the most frequency. So let's take a look. What will be the most frequency? What is the number who has the most frequency? What is?
4.
4.
4? I thought that was number 5. This is not the most frequency. Aquí. Guys? Hello? Can you hear my voice? ¿Me escucharon? Hola, hola. ¿Me escuchan?
Yes.
All right then. So we have to be careful. I know 4, we have 3, we have 2, 0, and 5. For that reason, I'm going to choose this new column. Sometimes Sometimes the data is matching at the same position on the median. Sometimes, but this is not a mandatory situation. But in this situation, we're going to choose the data of the first column because it repeat of the most frequency. Okay, so what we have to do in this situation. Okay, in this situation, my dear students, we're going to replace the data of this road or Savannah is speaking, okay? Remember, the, the lower limit, the lower limit will be 20, will be 20, okay? The width class or the amplitude will be 13 units, 13 units. And how can I find out delta one? Delta one, uh, delta one will be the subtraction between the frequency or the mode with the upward frequency. Because there is no upward frequency, we can assume that upward frequency that will be equal 0. So pi minus 0, that will be pi minus 0, that will be pi minus 0 will be
5.
5. This is how we can find out delta 1. I mean, the frequency of the mode subtracting the upward frequency because there is no upward frequency. There's nothing we can do. So for that reason, will be 5 minus 0, that will be 5. And we have again the same value, 5, okay, in delta 1. And what will be the value of delta 2? Delta 2 will be the frequency of the mode subtracting with the downward frequency. Because the downward frequency is also 0, 5 minus 0, that will be 5. Okay? So what we got? As soon as you can see, we have 20 plus 13 over 5 divided by 10. Okay? And remember, 5/10 can be simplified by 1/2. So 20 plus 13/2, that will be 53/2. For that reason, 53/2, the answer will be chon, 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 will be 26.5. Just hold on. I know you can see, cannot see yet. Now better. So how do I know if we are doing well or if we are doing wrong? For example, in the median of the mode, you have to check. For example, the answer of the median is 67.67. Okay, so check the interval. The interval is supposed to be between the numbers 59 until 72. And if we analyze the situation, 67.67 is matching with this interval. For that reason, we can say, we are right. And the mode say situation. What is the value of the mode?
Sure, Sean,
20,
where did you get that B?
excuse me?
Where did you get that B?
Where did I get what number?
The B or what?
What B? Even
Down. Yeah, down in your
downward?
answer.
26 is
Oh,
26. 26.5 is the number 26. 26. 26.5. Okay, and if you check the interval 26.5 and we can compare between the numbers 20 and 33, that means we are doing well. And that's it. That's all that we have to do in this exam. Questions? By the way, can you read perfectly well the all the stuff in this whiteboard? ¿Pueden leerlo bien? ¿Se mira bien?
Yes.
All right then. When you finish to copy that one, please let me know. Remember the last class? We got this already. And actually, if I remember, we are finished in the last lesson until the letter B. We are missing the part number C. So I was to remind you what were the process, what were the any process or the step to conclude up to obtain the mean, the median, and mode. Now we're going to solve another example. Another example. When you finish to copy that one, let me know. Mhm. The next class, if you understand this lesson, in the next class, we're going to learn how to create histograms and circular diagrams using these table frequencies. Cuando terminen, me avisa. I'm going to copy the example number 2 over here. The following table shows a distribution of frequency. Of frequencies. Distribution of frequencies of the grays of the grays of math final exam. Tu, 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 tu. Okay, may I to proceed to change the, all right then. Tararara. Ahí está. Ah, qué bonito, ¿verdad? Miren, 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 muchachos, esa es la ventaja. Hacemos pequeños cortes y más aproximados. Pueden leerlo ahí bien, ¿verdad? Este está bonito usted. Okay. Going to copy the table over here. Grades. 90 to 100. 90 to 100. 80 to 89. 80 to 89. 70, 79. 70, 79. 60, 69. 60, 69. 50, 59. 40, 49. 40, 49, 30, 39. Okay, in this case, the problem provides us this table and the number of students. And the number of students. 9, 32, 32, 43, 9, 32, 43, 21, 11, 21, 11, 21, 11, 3, and 1. Mhm. Okay, so what will be the instructions? The instructions will be letter A, arrange, arrange this data set into this data set into 10 class intervals. To complete the frequency table. Frequency table. And letter B, find the central tendency measures. Okay. Obviously, this is for grouping data, right? The following table shows the distribution of frequency of the grades of math final exam. Okay, we have the grades, we have the number of students, and we have to create a 10 interval class interval to complete the table frequency and find the central tendency measures. I mean, we were talking about the mean, the median, and the mode for grouping data. All right. So what kind of data do we have in this situation? If we analyze the situation, well, dice, yo no sé por qué dice 10 y aquí tiene 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Eso fue un error de este texto. 7 class intervals. Leyendo, ¿verdad? Leyendo lo que dice el ejercicio. Okay, data set into 7 class interval to complete the frequency table, and we have to obviously, right, create the table frequency. If as soon as you can see, we have the class interval, and we have the absolute frequency as soon as you can see, because the quantity of students, 9 students have obtained the grades between 90 and 100, 32 between 80 and 89, and so on. What is the missing part? Well, one of these missing part, we're going to say, okay, this missing part will be class mark. Remember, a class mark, how we can get the class mark. Remember the class mark that we can obtain adding the superior limit plus the lower limit and divided by the number 2. I mean 100 plus 90, that will be 190 divided by 2. The first answer will be 95. So the first class mark will be 95. The second one, 80 plus 89 divided by 2, the answer will be 84.5. Okay, 84.5. The next one, 70 plus 79 divided by 2, that will be equal to 74.5. 74.5. Okay, the next one, 60 plus 69 divided by 2, that will be equal 64.5. 64.5. And continue with the pattern. This is going to be 54.5. Okay. And another one will be 40 plus 49 divided by 2. That will be 44.5. 44.5. And finally, we got 69 divided by 2. That will be 34.5. Okay? Understood until this part? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, then. Now, if you see, we have frequency plus mark. If you wish, we can complete this one with the product between plus mark and frequency. I mean, xm times f. xm times f. We have to product, multiply both. Todos esos números vamos a multiplicarlo, ¿no? 9 por 95 va a ser 855. 855. Okay, another one. 32 times 84.5. That will be equal to 2,704. The next one, 43 times 74.5. Well, that will be 3,203.5. I'm going to add 0.0 just for complete the order, all right? 21 times 64.5 will be 1,354.5. Okay, next one. 11 times 54.5 will be 599, 595, 99.5. Okay. 3 times 44.5 will be equal to 133.5. And finally, 34.5. Because we don't have space to add in XMF, I'm going to copy this addition. The addition of XMF will be equal to, because this is so important at the moment, we have to find out the arithmetic mean. 855 plus 2,704 plus 3,203.5 plus 1,354.5 plus 599.5 plus what was 133.5, and finally plus 34.5. The result will be 8,000, 8,884.5. Okay. What is the missing data? ¿Qué me falta para terminar esta tabla? What is the missing column?
Absolute frequency. Oh, the
The
accumulated frequency.
accumulate frequency. The accumulate frequency. Okay? Accumulate frequency will be here. And remember, the first value of the accumulate frequency always will be the first value of the absolute frequency, 9. And the second one will be the addition between them. I mean, 32 plus 9, that will be 41. 41 plus 43, 41 plus 43 will be equal 84. 84. 84 plus 21 will be 105. 105 plus 11 will be 116. Plus 3, 119. And finally, plus 1, 120. Remember, the last value of the cumulative frequency that's supposed to match with the quantity of students or the absolute frequency. Okay, I'm going to copy over here the addition of the absolute frequency. We have to add all of these numbers. I mean, 9 plus 32 plus 43 plus 21 plus 11 plus 3 plus 1, and we got it, 120. Okay, 120. And that's about, this is the addition, this because this addition student is matching with the accumulated frequency, that means we are doing well. All right, questions on this part? Preguntas? Do we have some time or not yet? Because I think the class is over, right? Oh, okay, guys. We're going to leave this problem onto this part, and tomorrow we're going to continue. But if you have some time this afternoon, okay, and please try to complete the mean, the median, and mode. And tomorrow, obviously, we're going to finish the class if we can compare us the results. All right. Thank you so much for your attendance. Have a great day. I don't know if before you leave the class, do you have questions or everything is clear? ¿Está todo claro? ¿Todo azul? ¿No hay preguntas? ¿No? ¿Se lee bien lo que está en la pizarra, muchachos?
Yes.
All right then. So thank you so much, guys. If you're finished to copy this one, you're free to go.
Bye, mister.
Bye,
Okay.
Mr.
Bye-bye, guys. So long. Take care of yourself.
Bye, mister.
Bye-bye. 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 Ay, 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 ay.